So, Jerry coming out to a firm start. He's got about a 30% lead, and I'd say percent plays a fairly big factor in the Ryu Ditto, because they're both going to be killing each other early, so you really don't want to be taking all that percentage, because that percentage could definitely lead to an early kill coming out from Solid, or from Jerry. Alright, tries to get an up tilt, doesn't get much for it. Jab Hadouken, the classic. Just kidding, it's not a combo. Alright, so, ooh, and the Jerry with the wake up Shoryu, that's a Jerry classic. I've been hit by that. It hurts my soul. Oh, and the forward smash. Doesn't quite get much out of it though. He was looking for a kill, doesn't quite get it. Up smash, again, he's just kind of keeping Ryu in the air right now, and he does a little leg tornado as he flips to the left. Alright, so, once again, we've got Jerry at a stock lead, which is big in the Ryu Ditto, because again, you're gonna want to make him approach. You're gonna want to say, "Hey, you big scary Japanese man, you gotta approach," which means I get to hit you. And that's what we're seeing right now is some big damage, almost at 90% already on his last stock, while Jerry still hasn't lost that first one. This is big. Right. Ooh, and the bear. Is that a 2-stock? That is a 2-stock. Solid stuff by Jerry. 2-stock game 1. The Ryu deity, or deity as my TO might say it. He said it. Anyways. And the Sonic God comes out. Damn, man. No love for the Ryu Ditto. I can't imagine why someone would pick Sonic over the Ryu Ditto. It's not like Ryus historically hate this matchup or anything. Anyways, so Jerry coming out with the Ryu after a firm 2-stock. Can he keep that momentum and beat this matchup, which I'm sure he doesn't like, because it's the Sonic matchup, people. We all know who the Sonic is. The answer is everything. Alright, and already we are seeing a lot stronger opening from Solid, aka the Sonic God, the Ryu deity, and
Alright, you can stay there, you
the
play
former
Eric.
Easy
Yes, Eric.
Gets himself a bear,
Melissa.
again, just trying to establish stage control against Ryu, and that's the main thing you gotta do as Sonic, is just say, hey, I'm gonna cut off your options while giving myself all this space, all this running, all this movement, and all that stuff. Just kind of doing his best to just lock him in the corner, lock him in edge guard situations, stuff like that. Alright. Down tilt into Fireball. It's a classic from Jerry. Ooh. And that is a first stock taken from Jerry. Can this Ryu upset this Sonic? This was a Sonic that was, I don't believe it was seated above him, but either way, I'd consider this to be an upset, largely because of the matchup. I know Jerry, personally, not a fan of the Sonic. So, let's see what he can do here to deal with this even stock situation that we've got here. Even stocks, even percentages. We've got a close game. And this is a must-win situation for Solid. If he wants to stay in the winner's bracket, this is a best of 3. So, alright. That, getting some stage control with a forward smash, knocking him off stage. Just kind of keeping him there. Ooh, great spacing on that tech read forward smash. Alright, Jerry kind of making some damage happen. That's good for him, because any damage against Sonic is very, very good damage, because you're likely going to be enraged because of Sonic's somewhat limited kill options. Ooh. And as I say, somewhat limited kill options. Solid really trying to go for a fierce edge guard against this Ryu. Just trying to close out this game 2 as quickly as possible. And honestly, we may be in a situation where after a few more hits, or even now, Shoryuken could be coming into play. And it comes into play, and he shields it, and it goes unpunished. And that's unfortunate for Solid. You really don't want to drop that in stakes like this, because that just means you've given Ryu more rage, and now we are certainly at true Shoryu kill percent. And this is a pretty scary situation for Sonic. It's actually, this is ooh, and a bear. Getting him off stage. Let's see if he can finish out this edge guard. Nice focus to prevent the bear. Reads the get up option and gets a back throw and gets game 2. And we have got a 1-1 set, folks. We are headed to a game 3, the last game of the set.
Sam, you gotta finish it with a...
Let me see some game 3 hype in the chat. So, the question is, will this Ryu be able to adapt to this Sonic? Because Jerry's been playing only Ryu for these two games, so Solid has a little bit more data in terms of how this Ryu is going to play, how it's going to want to kill you, and a lot of stuff.
The source? I can check.
Alright. So we got a little bit more stage discussion happening from our two competitors. Possible character discussion as well. And we have got the thesaurus out, folks. If we need a new tag from Solid, because we've got the Sonic God, the Ryu deity, we pulled out a thesaurus, folks, to let them know that there is a higher power in play here, in a variety of synonyms. And I'm not really sure what's happening here in this game, because there was a pause at the beginning, but it's looking like it's just gonna go ignored. All right. Well, gentleman's agreement to just play it out. And tries to up air with the 2 hits, so that way focus is canceled out. Doesn't quite get it. Even percentages just about. I'd say a bit of a strong start from Sonic in that if he can, he really needs this damage. But like, what's extra important is that from this damage, he is able to close things out, and he's able to get rid of Ryu before he becomes that rage monster that we all know him to be. Great forward smash, using the movement of the platform to just kind of get himself in the prime position to pull that off. Real sneaky stuff. Tries to jump above Ryu, gets bared. And now we've got this kind of tricky situation where Ryu is at high percent, which means after 1 or 2 good more hits, 1 or 2 more good hits, that, just letting him know, hey man, if you're trying to air dodge after that Tatsu, I got a bear for you. Just letting him know, saying, hey man, I got first stock. And that's big for Sonic. You really want to take first stock, and you really want to say, hey man, come to me. Or I could just come to you and just bury my head into your shoulder 3 times. Fair strings coming out from this Sonic, getting some damage going. This is really big, because any damage gained in this situation is really, really big, because you want to be at that percent advantage, and you want to have that percent lead. And he gets Shoryu'd. So like I said, you can lose your first stock at any time versus Jerry. So it's definitely very, very scary, and it's definitely very important to get that damage you can get while you have that stock lead. And 33% has turned into a 65%, and so let's see if we can close this out. Alright. Solid. Getting a up throw and a bear. Getting Jerry off stage. That's really big. It's just that stage control, like I've always said. Oh, and like that meant, I mentioned earlier, he was trying to get both hits of up air to knock Ryu out of focus, and he gets the neutral get up read. Brap, brap, pew, pew. Solid, knocking out Jerry into losers.
Why'd you answer that? You knew you were going to do well.
So, Solid, eager